brought to you by the Coleman Dental Group. And let's do a little bit of news. I want to thank Senator Roger Bedford for being on the phone with us live yesterday. The state senator from over the Russell area. We talked about the closing of the international paper affecting thousands of jobs. Well, in today's paper, of course, Roger said he'd been talking to Governor Bentley. They're trying to seek a deal to keep Mill running. The Governor Bentley has spoken with the president of the international paper to try if they could offer any type of incentives to keep that mill open. Interesting story today in the News Courier. And by the way, Sheriff Blakely will be with us Tuesday. What happens to all that confiscated pot? You know, that day confiscated 50-something pounds here in Limestone County. So they seized 58 pounds Wednesday at southeastern Limestone County. Well, what do you do with all that stuff? A good question. The evidence will be dried, weighed, boxed up, and driven to the Department of Forensic Science in Huntsville, where it will be tested to make sure it's the real deal. It probably is. And then it will be returned to Limestone County, where authorities will determine how much of the grass must be retained as evidence. It takes, here's what y'all need to know, 2.2 pounds of marijuana to merit trafficking charges. So I guess I could ride around with anything less than 2.2 pounds and only be helped with possession. Is that what that means, Stans?
Probably so.
Probably so. Okay, just wanted to know. And I'll let y'all know when they're going to burn it. If you come across a little fawn, leave it alone in the wild. News Courier front page this morning. Don't touch them. Don't bring them home as a pet. Just so you know. Here's an interesting story in Decatur Daily this morning. Somerville woman drops almost 300 pounds in 2 years. Rita Cobb stands in a pair of her old pants with her husband. She dropped 450 pounds to 173 over 2.5 years. 400 dropped from 450 pounds to 173. Way to go. Her whole family's on a weight loss thing. There's a picture of her when she was a little chunkier. So now she's doing good. Hey, not big game over in Hartselle. Athens 2-0 goes to play at Hartselle. 2-0 also. The coaches are bestest of friends, Coach Gotze and Coach Creasy. Both good friends, playing each other, both 2-0. There's a lot of area high school. Ardmore playing at home tonight too, as is East Limestone. Interesting obituary that went viral out of Nevada. The children of an abusive woman whose horror stories prompted Nevada to become one of the first states to allow children to sever parental ties wrote a scathing obituary that was published in the local newspaper and has become an internet sensation. The obituary opens with harsh statements about the legacy of Mary Ann Johnson Reddick. And here's what the daughter wrote of her mother. On behalf of her children, who she abrasively exposed to her evil and violent life, we celebrate her passing from this earth and hope she lives in the afterlife, reliving each gesture of violence, cruelty, and shame that she delivered on all of her kids. The mother of the year. She died on my birthday, August 30th, at the age of 78. This woman is now a psychologist. One of the daughters said the woman, four of her siblings and her all had to go to an orphanage because their mother was so abusive to them. So there you go. And don't forget, after the Bama game, if you people have pay-per-view, the big fight is on. And Floyd Merriweather Jr. will pocket $41 million if he fights for 1 minute or 12 rounds. $41 million. Rick, we need to get into boxing. Reckon it's too late for us?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I read, Bear Bryant's birthday, well, he would have been 100 years old Wednesday. It said, y'all know he wrestled that bear when he was 12, 15 years old? Said that he wrestled a muzzled bear. Well, meaning I too wrestled a muzzled bear. So me and Bear Bryant, where's that picture of me and him, Brad? You got it? Me and Bear Bryant, both, the only two guys y'all have ever known that wrestled a live bear. That's me right there with the mustache and the hair. 1976. What do you think, Stan? Yeah. All right. Y'all ready for a little music this morning? Barry, you tuned? All right, let's go a little local and lovely here on this Friday morning edition of Cooper & Company Live. We got a house full to talk to in the second half hour. But first, let's hear from legendary singer. Well, that guy couldn't be here. So here's our favorite musician. Shows up once a month, always late, but nonetheless, he's in mind. He gets in here. Local and loving it with Barry Kay. Y'all hang on.
Local and loving it. Now that
lost everything to you. You say you wanna start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child, girl. Oh, I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. 'Cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl. But if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. But then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. And oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child, girl. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baby, I love you, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child, girl. Baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child, girl. Local and loving it.
Hello everyone, Mr. Larry with Hannah's Lawn, Hannah's Lawn Landscaping Service. Don't forget that name. First of all, I want to say thank you. You guys did an amazing job at our house, and if you drive by here on Highway 31, you guys have such a display out here that people don't have to wonder what they want.
And that was the whole purpose of it, putting it out here where we could show off water features, lighting, we do irrigation, we do outdoor kitchen areas. We basically, what we want to do is a design build. We have the architect here where we can design it, install it, or we can give you a drawing, and if you want to install it yourself. That's kind of what we wanted this display, where you could people have in their mind what they want, but they kind of have to see it sometimes.
That's me. I can't picture things, so if I see it, I was like, ooh, I want that.
Right.
You guys have the outdoor kitchens, the fireplaces, and what's really nice too is everything is right here on site. From the moment you call or you walk in, you talk to Tiffany, who's got the best customer service and best personality you're ever going to meet, and they just put you in the right direction to where you don't have to do anything but show up.
And that's the purpose of that. We wanted everybody, whether you're a $500 customer or a $500,000 customer, we want you to feel important, and we want to be able to take care of you. And if we can't take care of you, we're going to try to direct you where you can get taken care of.
Say someone's at home watching right now and they're like, wow, I can't get out there, but you guys come to me.
Oh yes, well you call and it's a free estimate. We come out, we set up an appointment, we work with your schedule and get a sales. Barry will come out and look at it, and he'll determine, well, do you need an architect, or is it something a sales guy can handle, or we try to solve the problem for you.
And you know, talking about solving the problem, I live with someone who probably changed his mind a couple times during our design. And you guys were just so wonderful to come out. And he's like, I want to move this light over here and this one here. And you guys come out after the fact.
Yeah, and that's part of the project's not done till you're happy. Till the customer is signed off, and we have a lot of customers. Next year will be 25 years we've been in business.
Wow.
We have customers that's been doing business since then. Now, I always tell my guys, it's not when you mess up. You are going to mess up, but it's how we deal with it. And we want to keep that communication open, and if something does not right, you call Tiffany. She'll get a work order out, and we'll get someone out to fix it.
You know, I have to say I felt like I kind of knew Tiffany when I came in because she was just so wonderful on the phone, and they call and remind you of the appointments. And I don't think she probably ever has a bad day.
I'm her father. So but she does, whether she has a bad day or not, the customer always comes first.
She sure doesn't show it. It's really nice. And I really liked how you have the architects right here, too, because if you have a thought in your mind or you kind of want to do it this way, they'll say, yes, that'll work, or but let me show you this, or give you different suggestions, and that's really helpful.
And what we find out with Drew's been with us about 3 years now, and he is a very good architect, and he's a practical architect. He takes what the customer's wanting and looks at it and says, yes, it's a good idea, but this might work better here. You know, we try to solve the problem, and that's a good thing about a drawing. You don't build a house without a drawing. So on land